Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Prescott on first down. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 27. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott rolling to his right. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled by Darrell Taylor. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. from the 24. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. To give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Throwing, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll try to throw now. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. All right, T, let's 57.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Marr able to put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Prescott. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. There was no going through the progressions on that. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll try the right side with Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from blocking.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 26 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They run straight ahead. Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing here, Prescott. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now some may have run out the clock. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.